Aloha, true believers, Gel Pal Spider-Man, Kimono Cadre, KJ again. We're going to do an all Oz Shaving Company shave today. So, as you know, I brought with me my Oz Shaving Company brush that I just got right before I left. I also acquired my 6C, the Rockwell 6C from Oz Shaving Company. That is one of the razors that they sell. If not the only razor they sell on their site. And with my last order, they included a sample of the winter soap, but this is a brand new base that he's testing out. So I brought with me some of the regular base, or the current base of winter scent. So I'm going to use this one today, and then this one on my next shave. And try to compare them and see if I can notice any differences between the bases, if I prefer one or the other. So I'm just going to scoop some of this out, about a quarter of the sample or so. Should be plenty. And then I'm going to smear it in the bottom of my lathering bowl, which this is a salsa bowl that I bought from probably Walmart or something. It's got a little bit of texture on the inside, so it helps with the lathering. I know some salsa bowls are smooth on the inside, but if you can find one that has a little bit of texture, it'll help you out. And I like using the salsa bowls. They are a good size. Any smaller than this, and it'd be a sort of a chore, but this is about perfect size. It fits in your hand really good, and they're pretty well indestructible. You never have to worry about dropping this on the floor, in the sink, breaking anything. And if you take it on vacation, you lose it. You drive a car over it and you do actually break it, it costs like $1, so you're not out anything. So this is actually what I use for most of my lathering at home, but if I'm going to take something on travel, this is ideal. Lightweight and packs really well. So if you are a dedicated bowl latherer and you're traveling, highly suggest getting a salsa bowl. And they usually come in a variety of colors, so you can always find one that fits your mood or your preference. One of my favorite colors is green, so that's why I picked this one up. I recently included one of these in the my big end of year piff. That one was red. That was the only color that I could find at the time. This particular one is kind of difficult to find. My Walmart, at least, they have two different salsa bowls. The other one is definitely more sturdy than this one. I mean, not that this one's flimsy or anything, but it's thicker walled and costs about twice as much, which means it's like $3, $2 or $3. And that one actually is smooth on the interior, so I don't prefer that one, and finding ones like this has been a challenge for me. So we are good to go with the lather. Get some of this extra lather out of the bowl. Out of the sample that I put in there, so I used about that much, so a quarter to maybe a third of this, and after lathering, that is what is left in the bowl, so a little teeny bit. Now I'm going to face lather to work the water into it, get a little bit more hydrated. I love the winter scent. It's got some spice in it. It's got some peppermint in it. And this Oz soap has really been a great soap for me. Definitely tier 1. Using Chad's scale, I don't know that it would necessarily be a box 2, which would be the top box of tier 1, but definitely a 3. Leather's really thick, really cushiony, nice and slick, decent residual slickness. If the new formula increases either the slickness or the post-shave feel, then it'll definitely be a winner. So I've kind of been having some rough shaves lately. As you've seen from my other videos, I've been nicking myself on quite a few of them. I don't know if it's because my skin is drier from being in the sun more often here, or swimming in the ocean, if the salt water is affecting my skin. So what I did for this shave is I switched out my plate and I went down to a plate 4. So it should be a nice, easy, mild shave. I again went out to hang out with some of my Masonic brothers last night. One of the lodges was having their installation, which is when their new officers, their newly elected officers, are installed into their positions. So it was a slightly more formal event than what I had been to recently. Great residual slickness. Do this little touch-up pass and don't even really need to reapply anything. Anyways, the Grand Lodge officers were there from Hawaii, obviously. And so the Grand Master is the highest Mason on all the islands, and he was talking to me, and he gave me his Grand Master's pin. Quite literally, just pulled it off of his own shirt and gave it to me. So I was honored to receive that. I've gotten pins from the other 2 lodges that I've visited so far. And so that kind of adds to my Masonic bling that I've been getting. And Masons tend to load up their lapels with pins that have significance to them. Pins from their home lodge, pins from lodges that they visited, or whatnot, and so I tend to like stuff like that more than most people do. So I like collecting stuff like that. Go figure, me, a collector, right? So no lodges meeting tonight, so the next time I'll be visiting a lodge will be Friday, and they will be doing a first degree, which is a initiation of a new candidate who wants to join the fraternity. So it'll be great to see how they do a degree here in Hawaii, because each state does them a little bit differently. Residual slickness is really good. Like, really good. I don't even need to reapply or put any water on there. So I don't even know if there's much room for improvement in the soap as far as slickness goes. And I guess I've used slicker soaps, like the grooming department soaps is a little slicker than this, so I guess it can always be a little slicker, but I'm perfectly happy with how slick this is. Like I said, the one improvement that I would be looking for is post-shave feel. So if Ian has succeeded in that, and I'm not sure what he changed. He didn't give me any indication of what's in the formula of the new blend, new soap base. Just said it's something that they're trying. And this is his second base. I think the first base he came out with was a vegan base, and then the second one he added tallow. So if he added some more oils into it that has some good skin food, then should see an improvement, hopefully, in the post-shave feel. Not that there's anything wrong with the post-shave feel here, but there are definitely soaps that are way better. Mystic Water, Lisa's, CBL come to mind. This is an outstanding shave. Maybe I was just getting too aggressive with my razors, using the 5. After coming off a kind of a rough shave with my CJB, I was using my 6C with a, I think I was using setting 5, and I used the Fat Boy with a setting of 6, which my standard everyday setting is 5 on that. So I guess I was using a little bit slightly aggressive, at least for me, razor. I kind of thought that I could settle into a plate 5 on the 6C, but with my skin the way it is right now, maybe 4 is the place to be. So, not a single weeper today, which I don't know if I can have been able to say that for any of my shaves so far here. So this is definitely a winner. A little cleaned up here. Witch hazel. Witch hazel is just good for all over, whatever you want. Let's see. We're gonna use, where'd it go? There it is. So my Superior 70 Bay rum. I don't think I added anything to this. I thought about adding a little bit of lime to it before I left, but I don't think I did. I think it's just pure Superior 70. Sometimes I'll add some citrical lime to my Superior 70 to make a lime bay rum. Citrical, I think, is one of my favorite current versions of lime. Best lime of all time is Avon Island lime. So if you really like lime scents, that's one to definitely check out. So that's the shave. I was shaving tomorrow probably, but on my next shave video, I will be using the new version of Winter and see if I can detect any differences, see if it lathers any better, differently. So look forward to that, and we'll see you guys on the forums. I'm Spider, and aloha and mahalo for watching. Bye.